On your own, you're going to inhale and exhale 3 times just to let the brain and the body and the mind know that we're getting ready to do this. So 3 times in and out. My nose, gotta love allergy season. Today, we will be discussing eliminate clutter, just a couple note-taking or guiding procedures for this live. This is a learning live, so gather some note-taking materials. If you're new school, you'll probably have a digital device. If you're old school like me, you'll have pen and paper and a highlighter. Everything is acceptable as long as you're prepared to take notes. Additionally, you will need a second device as we will be reviewing things on the website, and that website is theturnarounddoctor.com. To quote Miss Price, my 5th grade teacher, you're going to put your thinking cap on today so that you can learn how to use your brain. Good morning, Sharonda. So let's have a quick review as we have transitioned into our next level of learning how to use our brain. I want to review neurogenesis. Neurogenesis is the process of you creating new neurons. Neuroplasticity is the brain's physical ability to rewire itself to make or create neural pathways. Now, how you do that, and you combine the two, is that you challenge yourself, which is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. You learn new skills, and you need an enriched environment in order for these new neurons to survive. Now, what hinders neurogenesis is when you have a stressful environment, a toxic environment, a fearful environment. That means that you will not be able to create any new neurons if you reside in Loserville or you have people around you that are toxic, creating stress and creating fear. It's impossible for those new neurons to survive. If you think about an infant, when you first have a baby, or if you have a premature baby, it has to sit in the incubator, or if you have an infant, you can't have all these adults coughing and breathing and pets licking the baby and everything because the immune system is not strong enough to endure all of that. So as you create these new neurons, it needs to be in an environment that is nurturing and developing so that neuron can have, it can transmit, create a new neural pathway, and now you can have neuroplasticity and have new skills, have a great life, and do what I call neuropability. Now, what is neuropability? It's combining neurogenesis and neuroplasticity and adding it to personal accountability. When you put that together, you start to create neural pathways to the 74 principles of real leadership. And I just did some simple math yesterday, and I'll do it again today. So I think I did 74 times 74 times 74 times 74 times 74. And you end up with like 22 billion new neural pathways that you can have when you keep combining and using the 74 principles of real leadership in multiple ways. So infinite possibilities with the 74 principles of real leadership. And the whole goal is to hold yourself personally accountable so that you can become your best day in and day out, and those around you too. So your community is the best community for you and those that reside in that community. That is the objective. We have 6.8 billion adults not wired for personal accountability. The brain is not wired for it. And that's why every day we will experience or be on the receiving end of another adult's unaccountability. 50 shades of it. It could be something minor, like they forgot to put mustard on your sandwich, or something major, like you go to a doctor's appointment and now it's 3 hours behind because the doctor got there late and now everybody is behind. Someone didn't show up, now it's overbooked, or whatever, what have you, and now that's thrown your entire day off. For me at Frito-Lay, it was multiple call-offs could send my day going from a 10-hour day to a 12-hour to a 15-hour day because now I have to go out there and work. So adults not being hardwired for personal accountability, being wired for negativity bias is the reason why at any given moment we could be on the receiving end, or if you are unaccountable, you could be producing an unaccountable event for someone else. So that is the mission that I have been given in life, is to create neurogenesis in the adult population, neuropability, teaching you how to hold yourself personally accountable, neurologically, so we can all have our best existence as we continue to grow forward in life, especially with the 100 years life. We could all be here, depending on your age, anywhere, good morning, Regina, anywhere from 80 to 50, maybe 25 to 80 more years. So wouldn't it be grand if everybody that we came in contact with was neurologically wired